And today we're in Jogja. I'm super psyched because it's one of my favorite cities. It's got lots of food, it's got lots of beautiful temples, and Jogja is just beautiful. It's the old Java, it's central Java, it has everything to offer. If you think Indonesian, you've got to think Jogja. So I'm going to take you on a wonderful expedition, on some travels, some food, some beautiful places to stay. So follow me as I take you through Jogja. Here at the Kraton, which is the Sultan's palace, and he is still living to this day just behind us. He is the 8th generation, and also this place was built in 1755 and finished in 56. It's just steeped in history, it's amazing. And what's so beautiful is the preservation of the culture of Java that they've kept here. So let's go and see what it's all about. Jogja has taken art onto a totally new level, especially with its wall art and its street art, and it's really changed things. And it's made a kind of rather dull city become an incredibly vibrant city. And as you can see how talented they are, they've used all the wayans and all the different kind of characters and put them on the walls. It's very, very beautiful. Makasih ya.
Yes.
So we arrived here just at the mosque that's in the center of the village. It's amazing to see this beautiful thing that just spirals down, and is used not only as a religious place but also as a mosque and as a community area. So let's see what it's about and see how beautiful it is. Today on the Street Food Chef channel, I'm here with Lloyd Neubauer from Travel and Leisure, and I'm going to take Ian around an amazing tour of Jogja and take him to some culinary delights. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready. I'm a little apprehensive because I'm looking at this food and it looks pretty weird.
So Ian was basically brought up on fairly simple stuff, you were saying before.
Well, I was brought up, my parents are South American.
Right.
So, you know, Aussie food, Asian food, all of that stuff, you know, I never had as a child. And of course, while traveling and working around Asia, I've expanded my palate, you know, been to Thailand and love the food there.
Yeah.
But very little is known about Indonesian street food. You know.
So that's what I'm here to show Ian, and also hope try and get something on Travel and Leisure for them to understand a deeper understanding of what I suppose I do in my job as a restaurateur and as a chef, to try and undiscover kind of secret recipes and traditions. So here we have a classic dish called broncos, and then also we have pacel, and then Ian's favorite, fried chicken. And we're in here at Hadiani Warung, and it's been very well known, and it's been around for about 40 years. So let's taste this. You're gonna have this first. So this is beef that's been braised in kulak, which is like the black nut.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it's got egg in there. It's got a little bit of tofu in there as well.
Okay. It's got a very
It's nice.
yeah, it's got a bit of a deep taste.
And a bit more. And the meat's very tender. This is local beef.
That was just a lump of fat.
You have to be a little bit careful when you come to these warungs, because they do put a little everything in there. But that's where you have to be. Always keep a watchful eye for the big chilies and the gristle. Yeah. Yeah. I love this dish. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
This is another dish here.
Yeah.
I'll give you a spoon back.
Yes.
Which is pacel. slightly different to a gado-gado,
Yes.
where basically they put in kenchor, which is the main ingredient in there. And also, it's always quite hot and spicy. Have you tried your fried chicken?
I haven't.
Fried chicken here is basically a
Fried
standard.
chicken. How can it's fried chicken is the same all over
can't
the
go
world,
wrong.
right? Yeah, it's a bit of a kick that just comes through later on, doesn't it?
It's quite strong, but for me, you know,
It's not overpowering. It's not
Javanese
too hot.
food has always taken a little bit of time for me to get used
like
to.
this.
Because
Yeah.
it is very earthy.
Yes.
It's not fishy. It's just strong flavors, and you'll experience this as we go through all the warungs.
Yeah.
So, Ian,
Yeah.
are you interested to see what's behind the kitchen after you've eaten this?
I'd love to.
We'd love to see, how it's made and the processes
It
behind
obviously
it.
takes a lot of time to make this stuff. It's not a quick thing. It's not fast food.
No.
Okay.
All right, let me ask the lady, and we'll see if we can have a taster. So, Ian, this is one of my favorite places. It's Ibu Hardani, which is basically broncos. And broncos is, you can see, it's beef braised with kulak and
Okay.
coconut milk
Would that
and
be
tofu.
buffalo meat?
No.
No.
That'll be the toughest beef you'll ever have.
Okay.
And then she basically braids it for a very long time.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's very rough. You've got the shallots in there, you've got the galangal in there.
These it's tofu.
That's tofu they've
Yes.
got in there.
And here we've got chicken
That's your
bits,
chicken. That's your chicken bits.
carcass.
Anything? Okay. And that's santan, pakai santan, yeah? Belum, yeah. So they add coconut milk at the end, otherwise it will curdle.
This place has just got years and decades of just like
History. History, we call it.
oils
History.
and fats and
Just- it's
smoke
history.
and, yeah.
And it has been handed out. This has been here since 1975,
Yes.
so it's almost 40 years old. And you know, it's people get stressed about it, but you know what about the hygiene, etc. But
Yes.
it's cooked fresh, and
Yes.
it's cooked straight away, and it's served straight away.
It's all hot, isn't it?
It's so hot, it's all boiling away.
Yes.
So you know, I don't really see there's an issue.
Okay, fantastic.
So Ian, this is one of my favourite places,
Okay.
and it is basically Tambak Sagaran, which is a satay buntil place. And it's very well known for basically grilled satays. And then what they have here is basically palm sugar,
Yes.
and then a little bit of soy in there
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
And then there's a little bit of candle nut
Yes.
and a bit of white pepper. Okay, so should we take a seat?
Yes.
And then let's try this lovely dish. So here we have the satay buntil as they say. And basically it's the lamb's gall,
Yes.
and then stuffed with lamb's mince in it.
Yep.
And then also a little bit of heart in there as well.
Right. Okay.
So, and then they mix it with sweet soy,
Yep.
and then also you put a little bit of chili in there. It's good, yeah. It's one of my favorite dishes, and I actually have this dish on in Bali.
Okay. And this is satay again
Yeah.
in a curry.
So they basically grilled it
Yeah.
as a normal satay, and then they stir fry it through this curry powder.
That's good.
And then we have here the other signature dish,
Yes.
which is sumsum.
Right.
So you've got to get a plastic
Now,
straw.
Will, have you seen the movie All the Money in the World?
Yes.
Yes. Well, for all the money in the world, you are not going to get me to eat that.
Come on, just one. Just one. Come on. Here. Like that. Good. Here we go. Try that one there. You pick it out,
Yes.
and then you suck it. Come on. Come on. Just one.
I can't do it.
Come on. One suck.
I can't do it.
Are you going to say Ian Neubauer from the Travel and Leisure is not going to try street food? There we go. Here. There you go. I have that little taste there.
It tastes a lot like schnapps.
There you go. Here.
Okay.
Then eaten with a little bit of the gravy. And try the gravy, it's very nice
Yeah.
actually. So basically,
It is.
the basic of the gravy is this.
Okay.
So they boil the bones,
Yes.
and then they use this as stock, and then they turn it into this.
Right. Okay.
So it's a very traditional dish here.
Yes.
It's kind of what everybody eats. It's the poor man's kind of lunch, basically.
Right. Okay.
And I have a lot of these all on my menu.
Yeah.
This is again typical Jogja for me, but it's also this is traditionally from Solo. So this ends our little tour here. So We've got a few other places to go tomorrow, but
The markets. We're going to see the markets tonight.
markets. Yeah. So again, when you're in Jogja and you want some satay kambing, this is the place to come. It's got the tengkleng, it's got the sum sum, and you've got the buntil. It's one of the best places to try it. So when you're here, give it a go. Shall we carry on eating that? You want to do more of this?
I wouldn't say no.
You wouldn't say no? It's good, dude.
No, it's good.